Journey's end. Now there's a phrase you don't hear too often these days. The way we lead our lives now, it's almost like we never reach a final destination. We merely pause for breath. Which surprisingly is rather like the waste we generate along the way. Now it used to be that once you threw something away, it was carted off and dumped in a hole in the ground. But these days, waste only becomes waste once you stop using it. But thanks to one of Europe's leading sustainable waste management companies, there's increasingly less of it that we stop using. That company called Shanks was born right here in Bonnie, Scotland, and they've been helping businesses like Glasgow Airport to face up to some increasingly difficult challenges. This airport is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and over the course of a year will help more than 7 million passengers get to where they want to go. As you can imagine, that generates quite a lot of waste.
But with Shanks' help, recycling at Glasgow Airport has risen to 74%.
Food and organic waste is taken directly to Shanks' brand new site here in Cumbernauld, capable of processing 60,000 tonnes of organic waste a year. Here, it gets separated from its packaging and begins a process called anaerobic digestion. The packaging, well, that also gets processed. Then it gets used as a fossil fuel replacement. While the 30-day AD process is used to convert what's left into biogas and digestate. The digestate is then cleaned and discharged back to the main sewer, and the solid recycled back to agricultural land as fertiliser. But the biogas, that's used to generate renewable energy. The rest of the waste gets taken here, Shanks' modern facility in Blockhair in Glasgow, capable of processing 150,000 tonnes of waste and recyclables per year.
Here, it gets separated into different grades of plastics, paper, card and metals before continuing its journey. This process works by firstly sizing materials using a shredder and 2 separating drums. Next, the material is sorted by shape using ballistic separators, which identify flat products as opposed to 3D ones. Then it identifies items by bulk density, using air to separate light from heavy materials. And finally, it uses optical recognition to separate material by type. Around 80% of all non-segregated waste that passes through this facility is able to be recycled and recovered. Glass is recycled and gets used as an aggregate or for your next bottle of wine. Tins and cans could end up as car or even aeroplane parts. Cardboard waste gets made into brand new cardboard boxes, and plastic goes off to make new plastic bottles or even insulation material. The waste which cannot be recycled is processed further, producing a sustainable fuel for use in industry.
My newspaper, along with all this paper, will be separated out and sent onto a mill for reprocessing. Here it goes through 14 stages, including pulping, cleaning, screening, thickening, dispersion, bleaching, de-inking and washing. Once the cycle's complete, it can then be reused as newsprint. From the moment it's thrown away, my newspaper could be back on the shelves within 7 days. This mill alone produces more than 400,000 tonnes of paper a year. With Shanks' help, businesses like Glasgow Airport can concentrate on meeting the needs of their customers, safe in the knowledge that their waste is being cost effectively and sustainably managed, and that their environmental commitments are being met. Cheers. And so, thanks to Shanks, as we continue our endless journey, so too does the waste we generate.